Are you sitting comfortably? Then we'll begin.
Hey, folks, welcome to What the Fuck Are These Guys Doing Live Tonight at Night? And like Dunk will tell you, we don't know. Not a clue. We just thought it was a good idea because, well, beer in hand, computer in front. You know, it was either that or OnlyFans all night.
Oh, you thought it was a good idea. You said, do you want to do a pub chat?
OnlyFans wasn't an option. What are we doing here?
Yeah. See, Dave's going to take off to the OnlyFans thing now. You know, I'm not giving out free credits to OnlyFans or anything, mine or otherwise.
Yeah, I'm sure he's probably got a live show to do in a minute.
Oh, well, in about an hour, it's still a little bright here, right? I don't want my neighbors looking through the windows. But speaking of neighbors, kind of what's going on here is I signed the deal in full today. I got the keys to the new place. Over the next couple of weeks, my son and I are going to be moving house. I can't afford a lot of hangovers during that time because nothing's getting done if I'm hungover. So a beer in hand night it is, and I figured, why the fuck not get stupid online if you're going to get stupid? Make sure that there's people that can remember you got stupid and bring it to your attention later. So here we are.
When you were talking about neighbors, I thought you were referring to King Charles.
Well, that's coming, right? Because it turns out the neighbor came over and had to remind the students who's in charge and how things are supposed to be.
God save our fucking brilliant king. Long live our fucking brilliant king.
Yeah.
And
we made it, man.
Yeah, like somebody said, it was like the headmaster coming to speak to the school.
Yeah. You know, I wasn't wearing my glasses when I saw that. And I read the title of that video as it was like a hamster coming to. And I was like, what? And then then it kicked in that I had just misread it because I'm half blind.
You know what? I'll take the hamster. The hamster could probably do just as good job as making Trump look like an idiot.
Yeah, I bet. Absolutely.
Look at me on my wheel. Whee!
Yeah.
Actually, gentlemen, that does remind me. I can segue this. So the one person they both don't want to talk about is Andrew. And I'm going to talk about him because the last time I was on this channel, or it might be in the other channel, I fucked up. And so could I clarify and apologize for what I said? All right, fine. I don't have
No, you don't have to. There's no apologies all this. We fuck up every day. What are you talking about? Come on,
Yeah.
what did you fuck up on?
To be fair, it was quite bad. What I meant to say was Andrew Mountbatten Windsor didn't kill anyone in the Falklands, and that came out as nobody died in the Falklands, which is a bit of a cock up.
Oh, God, that was ages ago.
I know, but I haven't been on since then.
Yeah.
Now we've cleared the air.
That's probably why. Can't get your fucking facts straight.
I'm going to get more wrong tonight.
Yeah. He said something like, "Oh yeah, in the Falklands War, no one died." And
it took me a few days to realise what I was trying to say. But never mind.
Here, I've got a button for that.
Well, you can start revving up for Falklands War Part 2, which might be on the horizons.
Yeah, well, you know how Trump distracts from everything of the Epstein files? We're going to war. It's going to distract you by talking about something else. Yeah. So Dick, about the move. Is it nice? Can you give us a tour yet?
Yeah, I'll well, I was gonna do a little video recorded tour today when I went over to get the keys and stuff, but these guys are somewhat slack and they haven't done the steam cleaning yet. So I wanted it to just, look like it's gonna look when I move in.
Is King Charles coming over to drop in,
maybe
a raw visit?
Yeah, he was thinking about it, but he's washing
his hair.
Yeah, he was talking about some wannabe god king that he has to go and slap around first, and then he'll give me a shout and see if he can just meander up the highway. Well, we'll see.
Dear.
Yeah,
it's brilliant.
I widened the doors and everything so he can get his fucking ears through. I mean, I'm ready.
It's kind of annoying. Right now is the dinner at the White House with Charles and Trump, and I'd like to have seen how that started off. What the seating arrangements were. They moved him to the far end of the table away from Trump after what he said in front of Congress.
And especially given that, if there is a shooting, they should just have it at the Hilton instead.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, imagine saying to Trump now, we'd like to shoot an interview with you at the Hilton.
I wonder if they patted King Charles down on the way in.
Probably. Probably look behind his ears. I mean, you could hide a 9mm back there.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah,
everyone knows the Queen's little bag was just for a little revolver, just a little one, like one of the ones you get in a Christmas cracker.
Yeah. The kind of gun a mob boss gives to a mistress, right?
Actually, she's got a magnum built into that thing. I bet.
I figure each one of those little dogs was literally a trained killer. You just didn't get to see it, right?
Yeah, they were just fur-covered Uzis. You just had to squeeze them and then start firing.
But King Charles, for sure, like I've given him shtick over time because, sometimes as Prince Charles, he was portrayed as a little goofy and whatnot, with the caricaturists and everything, right? Yeah. But he totally made Ronald Gumpf an absolute putz-looking moron with that speech.
Well, it wasn't just it was just the complete difference in comparison.
Character, composure, everything. Yeah.
Someone being diplomatic and dare I say presidential.
You dare say.
He was brilliant in that, and he really captivated his audience, and he kind of really reminded them what the United States is about. It was a real good bit of a ticking off without actually naming names or pointing fingers.
Yeah. The United States had seriously influential historic tea parties that didn't need a ballroom.
Yeah, I know. He's like, Trump's been saying, oh, they've been asking for a ballroom for 150 years or whatever. Yeah, but they seem to have managed without one till now.
Yeah, exactly. Right. Can you imagine Ronald Reagan after that assassination attempt getting up and saying, well, my fellow Americans, it seems we need a ballroom. What?
I need my castle to hide behind. I mean, that's the sort of thing that Putin does, though, isn't it? I mean, he locks himself in, and to his like one little spot in the Kremlin, and that's where he meets everyone, and he doesn't want to sit with them and doesn't want to shake their hands or anything like that. It's getting to that point with Trump. He's just going to literally be in his throne room.
I was just damn it. I was just going to say, have you seen the newest renderings? Suspiciously, there seems to be a throne at one end.
Yeah.
But literally, it's going to be court, right?
Mm.
It'll be where you go in and but we haven't eaten for 3 days, Your Highness.
Shut up, Steph. What a cretin. I mean, the thing is, he's like 80. He's nearly 80 years old. By the time they got the bloody ballroom finished, he'd be dead anyway, won't he?
Totally.
With any luck.
It's all legacy, isn't it? Makes him feel good while he's alive.
And can you imagine JD Vance in a ballroom? There would be a whole bunch of 7'4" black guys that would come in and use that balloon Melanaise as a goddamn ball and slam dunk it. They would think it's game on,
Oh, how merrily they danced in the White House after Trump died.
Now, there are some very, very disturbing things going on as well. Not just somebody trying to take a pot shot at Trump, because I think that's going to start being a monthly thing at this point. When you got some guy who's like a teacher and stuff who writes a manifesto to go after a man, I think we're at the breaking point, right? But the DOJ
priest.
yeah, probably, right? It'll be what's his name there? Pope Leo, right?
Yeah.
But James Comey, the former FBI guy there who led the investigation into the Russia hoax, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Now, they've tried to indict him and failed miserably. They just indicted him again over a tweet, a photo, social media pics from like over a year ago now. And it was seashells arranged in the numbers 8647.
Yeah.
And they're now, and so 86, get rid of 47, Trump, right? And so
he should have signed up as 67.
Yeah, well, when I first looked at it, I didn't have my glasses on. I was like, he didn't just 67 us, did he? Right? But they're now saying that was a call to violence against the president.
Yeah.
And you know what this really is? This is now going to be a test of the Supreme Court of the United States of America, because as I understand legal precedent and law in America, which I don't, but in this case, I've heard enough about it, that this now sets the Department of Justice of the United States up for that whole thing where the court can go, you're just vindictively going after somebody. And as I understand the role of the DOJ, they're not supposed to be on the, yes, we are doing that side. This is some seriously screwed up shit.
Well, it's screwed up in many ways because, 86, the term was first used in a restaurant, if I'm correct, to just basically get something, get it off the menu, get rid of it.
Okay.
If I might be mixing my stories up, but I think that's where it comes from a restaurant. There was it's just get rid of it. Just get rid of it.
Yeah.
There was no violence implied. Yeah, you didn't have the chef running around with
86 it. I've got my gun, sir. No, just erase it.
Yeah, take it off the menu. That's what we meant. So just saying the term 86, there's no violence implied anyway.
Yeah, gang symbols, gang symbols. I mean, it's just, but you Dunk, you're like this couldn't be a bigger reach to reality than Trump and his ballroom, right?
Yeah, his precious ballroom, which is now going to be paid by the American public. Remember?
Yeah.
It was no one.
All donators. Yeah,
all donated. Yeah, but you know, all the top secret military installation underneath. Don't tell anyone. Don't tell anyone about the top secret military.
Yeah. Don't share this tweet. I'm only telling you.
Yeah. And more specifically, don't tell anyone where it is.
Yeah.
We're going to put a ballroom over the top so no one will know.
That's right. Yeah. I'll share the Google pin with you, but you promise don't share.
Those damn Ruskies will target that bloody ballroom. Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, where were we? Yeah,
I don't know. It's just all so stupid.
It was all supposed to be public money. So, but now 400 million is going to be going into the what's going to underneath.
$400 million for a rectangle.
Yeah, but that's not including the actual ballroom itself. That's
that's just the bunker.
And they are allowed. The judge has allowed them to carry on with the work.
No, I couldn't believe. Yeah,
below ground.
Yeah,
just not put up any hideous thing above ground.
Yeah,
which is fair enough. Yeah,
I guess it.
Repairing and modernizing and stuff like that is fine.
Yeah. But the thing is, though, is everybody in the world that hates America now knows that that's where El Presidente will be hiding. So they're not going to send 3 or 4 planes and missiles. They're going to send them all. They're still going to get you.
They only need to send one.
Hey, what's that flying through the window of the ballroom?
Yeah, just send in a an angry teacher with a tactical nuclear bomb in a briefcase. Oh, in a cake. Yeah. Oh, Mr. Trump, we've got this wonderful cake. Oh, look at this lovely cake. Why is it ticking?
This would be a great TV show. Can you take out the Orange God King?
Yeah.
Each week you get 3 contestants that get away to try, and we get to see if Miller and Levitt and Co. can protect his flatulent fat ass.
Candygram.
That'd be the easiest way in. Yeah.
Oh, Trump loves candy.
Yeah. Hello, I'm here to see the president. Okay, what's your name? Stormy?
I'm the nurse who likes you.
Oh God, the things you forget.
Exactly.
I genuinely haven't heard of her for a year.
Yeah, it seems so long ago, and it's just not.
Just roll up with a big wooden rabbit. So what's the plan? Well, once the rabbit is inside, we all run out and kill everyone.
Yeah, but hold on. This is the second term, so don't you have to go to the? Suppose we built a giant badger. Shut up and go and change your armor.
Oh, fucking! I mean, this reality. I'm sorry, but why is it funnier than a Monty Python sketch now?
That's just it. It's got to the point, Dunk, where our little Monty Python interludes that we always throw into a show are no longer the funniest part.
Yeah, it's the straight part.
Yeah, exactly. That's the dry humor now,
Fucking hell.
I'm going to send J.D. Vance over to negotiate peace because he's got huge, sharp, spiky teeth. It's just...
And Europe has got such huge tracts of land.
Yeah. And Trump is the guy that totally wants the 3 different shrubberies, right? So,
I can see Trump go. You remember that time when he was like in the middle of a brief and he just walks up to the windows and starts talking about the curtains.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Not the curtains.
One day, son, all this will be yours.
What the curtains? Yeah, that's Baron. What the curtains?
I just want to sing.
Yeah. Stop that. We're not having any bloody singing here.
Oh, no.
It is. It's a Monty Python movie now, and it's literally playing out in front of our eyes. So who are we going to use for like skits and sketches now?
Yeah,
Do we have to
know.
like, should we move into Faulty Towers and go from there?
I don't know. I'll have to ring up the kids in the hall to,
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And this time be funny.
Yeah. Oh, them's fighting words.
Yeah, well, they were a bit hit and miss. I did enjoy them.
Oh, says the guy from the land of Benny Hill. Are you fucking kidding me?
I wasn't a fan of Benny Hill, so fuck you.
Most Brits weren't. You're literally all embarrassed by it these days, you know? I don't know why the naked woman chased a herring. I just don't, you know?
I'm still amazed that he was in an Italian Job, wasn't he?
Oh, he was great. He was great in the Italian Job. Oh, I like him.
It was just, yeah, and he was convincing him like, oh, these Italian women, they're huge.
Yeah.
And then halfway through the film, he just fucks off with his women.
Oh, I like them big.
I plead the fifth. I don't know.
Oh, dear.
I don't think we have a fifth in Canada. They usually just hook your testicles up to electrodes and say, I'm sorry, you were saying?
When you're pleading the fifth, that just means you're ordering something from the bar.
Yeah. You end up with a Chinese food combo. You're like, what? You know?
I'll have a fifth of whiskey, please.
Oh, yeah, I like that because instead of ordering some stupid little glass full, you just get the bottle. I like that. You know? I would have been really good drinker in a saloon. I would have been that guy that had been like bourbon, leave the bottle, you know, just easier that way, you know.
Would you like as they catch it as they sling it down the bar to you? Yeah.
You know, I've tried that in a real bar many times in life. Just leave the bottle and they just look at you like you're fucking crazy, you know? Like, as hard as I try, I got no Clint Eastwood in me, man, you know? I try.
Yeah, you want to try it with a bottle of cola. That's funny.
Yeah.
I'll have a pint of milk, please.
Yeah.
And leave the bottle.
Yeah. I'll have a milk chocolate. What was that? What's his name there? The guy that ruined his career by being a whiny prick about Back to the Future.
Yeah.
Crispin Glover. No, Crispin. Is that it?
Yeah. Crispin Glover,
Yeah. He was really good in American Gods. That was a cool TV show. I really liked that one.
I got bored of that one.
I don't know if I got bored or just stopped watching because life got busy, but it's always been on my go back and finish pile. Mm-hmm. And now you scare me because what if it really was I got bored and I don't want to go back and finish?
Yeah.
I stopped watching just as Mrs. X-Files joined the party.
Yeah, I can't remember. Those seasons I just can't remember.
Yeah.
It had a great start to it.
Most of the first season I was watching and I was just like, what the fuck is going on? You know, it was chaos, crazy, but it was so well filmed and stuff. You just couldn't help but continue, you know? Yeah. It was crazy good. Yeah, Gillian Anderson, that's it.
Yeah, there was too
fond
much
of her.
People fucking other people with big spiky penises and stuff, you know, just
yeah, they did that whole Game of Thrones. Oh, butt sex it is then. You're like, no, fuck, can't we just have the story? You know?
Yeah, what happened to the days where you just like, you know, you pan away to a fireplace?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, now you got to see the girl squirt in 3 different positions, right? I mean, it's just, we don't need that, get over it, people. It's not like I'm saying I don't play when it's, a personal situation or whatever, but it's got to the point where you get to that point as a parent where my kid's that age and we're watching a video together and I'm like, oh, dear God, why does this have to come up? Yeah, I just think it's too much. Cable TV and now the streaming services have to get over the fact that you don't have to worry about censors and you can use shock and awe. There's not a lot of butt sex in For All Mankind, and it's a great show. And so far, I haven't seen Rebecca Ferguson go down on anybody in Silo. It's still a really good show,
It's kind of funny about like American sitcoms. A lot of that seems to be absolutely revolved around sex.
All of it now, yeah.
And is that really? Is that it? Is that all you can write about? But
is that all people do? I mean, like,
but in reality, in America, as far as I know, in the United States, people are kind of a little bit prudish about sex.
Well, traditionally that was the thing, but I think that's kind of gone now with millennials and Gen Z because they kind of just fuck everybody and then worry about relationships later. Like, seems to be a pretty open thing, but it's over encompassing. Like, we just don't need that to be the thing all the time, Like, you go back to like Hill Street Blues and all of these really
sex.
Yeah, exactly. Everybody in Hill Street Blues had a clean, clear desk with nothing on it because, well, where else are you going to fuck, right?
Yeah, that's why they had blues on the end of it, because it was just all blue sex.
Yeah. Everybody had a blue tip because they used it too much,
Then the Incredible Hulk, it wasn't just because he was a big green man. He's got a big cock.
Yeah. Women were just surprised at how well he could fill his pants. Speaking of the Incredible Hulk dunk, I've come to the conclusion that RFK Jr. thinks that he is the Incredible Hulk, and that's why he's always shirtless with a pair of jeans.
He's stuck in between, isn't he? He's like the mid transformation part that just got like stuck.
That's why he's got the voice, but he's not green.
Yeah,
right.
He hasn't quite split his jeans yet because he hasn't fully transformed. But
now, okay, so I want to tell a quick story here. I've got a couple of pictures set up for this. I know it's just a hangout night or whatever, but I did get something together.
Jesus
quickly.
Christ, you came prepared.
I'm telling you, it's weird for me too. I feel like a stranger in a strange land.
Well, you do live in Canada.
Land of ice and snow. So Steve Miller, this butthead putz, right? He was at the correspondence dinner. Now, of all the people that you would think who would step up and do the right thing, it's not this piece of shit. But he did, because we've got a picture right here of him huddled with his wife as he's trying to get her out of the, oh shit, fuck off. The whole, dinner thing that was going on, right? Mm-hmm. And you can see there is a secret.
Salad.
Yeah. Well, she's quite pregnant and he was right there. He's got her, and there's a Secret Service agent behind them. Mm-hmm. And I am shocked, but butthead himself, Mr. Project 2025, the guy who literally would jerk off on homeless people rather than feed them, did the right thing.
Wait. Just 1 second though. Just 1 second though. You do realize that from the point of where the gunman is, he's put her in between.
Yeah, but he doesn't know that at this point.
No. Everybody knows the trouble was coming from the other end of the ballroom, and he's on the other side. There's another great picture of him, and it literally looks like he's using it as a human shield.
Yeah, I saw that picture where he's like behind her and he's also grabbing her by the tit, kind of. I didn't want to use that picture. But look at the look on his face and stuff. He is not thinking that. He is literally being a protective husband of his pregnant wife and jumped into action. Did he turn the wrong direction? Is he a moron? Yeah, but I believe he actually tried to do the right thing here.
Well, I don't know. We don't know what he's thinking, and I'm not going to big him up. He's a little git.
No, he is. I
question though.
I hate him. Hold on. The reason I wanted to bring this up was the whole thing with RFK Jr. Yeah. There he is with 2 Secret Service agents wrapping their arms around him, and that's his wife being left behind.
Yeah.
Right? RFK puts himself out as Mr. Tough Guy. I snort cocaine from toilet seats and I bathe in urinals and all that crap. And he forgot his own wife as fast as he could fucking kick her to the curb. Stephen Miller did not. I was shocked.
I mean, RFK's got the kind of chest that bullets would just bounce off of.
Well, he wishes, but yeah, But he's got that whole thing like, I'm so tough and rugged, and, his wife, it's just like he doesn't even know where she is.
I'll get another one.
Mm. Well, she's got enough plastic in her. I'm sure they can just remake her, right? But it's very, 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 very interesting the way some of the people reacted. Now, I don't have the other pictures, but there was one guy. Everybody's panicking. People are ducking and blah, blah. And he's just sitting there calmly eating his salad the whole time.
Yeah, no.
That guy blows me away.
He's been brought up as well, and there's also video footage of
the alcoholic woman.
Well, that's the thing. She's been picked on because like I said to you the other day, I was watching that event after it happened, and there was a lot of people just like taking the bottles. There was like one guy with a bottle of champagne and a couple of bottles of wine. They were stocking up on the way out.
I would have too, to be honest, at that point, right? And then,
it's the sort of thing I would do at a party like that. But
I
feel sorry. I feel sorry that they're picking on that woman because she's not the only one.
Yeah, that's the thing. Chicky Poo that grabbed one and then reached for the second. If there was cameras on all the other tables, there was opportunists everywhere. And why not? It's wasted now. Well, it's not wasted. The staff will get drunk, but right?
Well, I know about this kind of stuff because I worked in a hotel. That would have been charged for it. It would have gone back into the cellars and then sold again.
Oh wow! So the staff don't get to drink it? Like it's
no, God, fuck no. They can empty the bottles that have been opened, or preferably. Because they'll be kept to make wine sauces and stuff,
right.
But they can mind sweep the what's left in the glasses if they want. Chuck that in a bucket and drink that. No, it's disgusting.
If the bottles are paid for, then it should have been free range to the staff. I'm horrified.
Yeah, I mean the thing is, when I worked at this really really posh hotel, and the is it called the sommelier? The guy who looks after the wines and the cellars. It was our anniversary, so he gave
Igor.
He gave us a bottle of champagne, just straight out the cellars. Didn't cost him anything. Just gave us a bottle. Says, "I'll just charge it to the next company that have a big meeting." Here.
Nice.
And this goes on all the time. There was the guy, the head of a conference and banqueting. At this hotel, I'm not going to name names. I mean,
of course not. Don't do that. Yeah.
Actually, what's funny is this head of conference and banqueting. He did actually get done for fraud in another hotel later on. But he had a massive party at his place with him and his boyfriend. and it was all champagne was flowing and all the food was there. He didn't pay for a fucking thing. It all
Wow.
just came out of, stuff they'd, procured over time in the hotel.
Wow.
That's how it works.
Holy.
How it works is there's a big fucking scam.
Wow.
Yeah. I tell you what, if you ever are booking an event at a hotel, you count the coffees, the amount of coffees people have, and just check your bill afterwards, and I guarantee it doesn't add up.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm not the type to overpay for something stupid like that. I just go to a public park and have a barbecue. But
Yeah, they just do the big companies. They just screw them all the time.
Mm-hmm. I love it. Quick shout out here, Heather Wiley, Mexi girl in the chat there. Of course, she says, "Hey, I've got $6.66 for the moving fund, and well, of course, for beers and stuff." Yeah. Hey, thank you so much. Yeah, moving fund. If anybody's thinking of donating and super chatting and shouting out and whatnot and blah, blah, dear God, the moving fund is what you could throw to right now because I'm swamped. It's going to be ugly.
$6. That's one fish accounted for. And that's just the ones in the freezer.
Indeed. But yeah, thanks, Mixie Girl. And yeah, again, with a few of our bingo winners, as soon as I get this move done, I will get things, taken care of and sent out. But I've been saying from the start, it ain't happening until I get this done. I just got too much on the mind.
Yeah, well, we'll start moaning to you after the move is done because you've got no fucking excuses now.
Yeah, but I need let's see.
2 weeks.
No, 3. 3 from the first, right? So, I mean, Felix, right? He's about as helpful as not having a child, right? So it's going to be a slow move. And my car is it's useless for moving. So
yeah, no, not got a tow hook on the back of it. You can put a U-haul on it.
No.
Not famed for the tow hook.
No,
those cars, are they?
No.
He's just going to be going down the street like he's in King Charles's carriage, just really slowly, and then he's going to use the $6 to end up getting like just a bunch of immigrants running next to him, carrying boxes.
It could be. I could see something like that happening. Here, I'll just bring up a picture. If you haven't seen it before, I've shown it a couple of times. That's my little car. And yeah, you can see it's useless for moving. It's really great to put the top down on a sunny day, but you've got enough room for 2 sandwiches and a drink.
You can put the grandfather clock in the passenger seat.
Yeah. If Felix is somewhere else,
Yeah, that's what he meant by the grandfather clock.
Yeah. Well, a friend of some people in the chat saying rent a truck and stuff. I'm one step above that. I've a friend of mine, a longtime friend, like since before we had children, owns a moving and storage company in town. So, and because my son and I are covered as, he's on disability and I'm kind of a full-time parent, I get to do moving expenses. So they don't give you much, but my buddy's going to give me a decent deal on it. So it shouldn't over cost me too much money. Maybe, a few $100 out of the budget.
You sure he doesn't just drive a garbage truck and he's going to chuck everything in the back of his
Yeah. No, I know the guy well. He's got a local online thrift store because of, storage and moving and all this. He's built a really cool thing, And I know him because, like, before we had kids, he was a Golden Glove boxer, and we used to get in trouble and stuff.
You didn't box with him.
Well,
So
I'm a brown belt. I'm not
Shit
scared
yourself.
of him at all, to be honest. And he damn well knows it.
It's kind of ironic. He's got into moving things because he's still boxing.
Yeah, exactly. I've actually made that joke to him before, just slightly differently, Yeah, we were neighbors for a time, and we had some useless drug-selling drug addicts as neighbors across the street, and we put up with it for a couple of months, and one day we were having a few drinks on a Sunday afternoon, barbecuing together, and he says to me, are we done with this? I said, yeah. Should we just go over? Oh, yeah. And we literally just walked right in the front door and fucking cleaned house and kicked them all out. And then the owner showed up and said, hey, I heard you solved our problem. Yep, we did. It was pretty good. It was fun. Super chat Matt in the chat says, hey, is there going to be a pub chat this week? Yeah, we should be good for Thursday. Today's just fucking around.
So what? Yeah. So when are you going to move?
Well, I was talking to a dude there with the company, and we're going to do the big move with the truck on the 4th. So, the owners are doing the steam clean of the carpets and everything tomorrow, and then I'll go over and see if they did well enough, or do I have to say, no, bring the machine back and, go slower and do it again, right? But everything else was pretty good. And so I figure, I'll let them get the carpets done and whatnot, and then I've got a lot of things boxed, and, I can do some moving before the big day. And I've got 2 different neighbors with minivans and one with a pickup truck, and I can just borrow their vehicles and do things, right? So should work out pretty good.
Are you going to have internet as you walk through the door, or is that you're going to have to sort that out once you get there?
Well, I've been thinking about that, right? So I'm going to leave the studio situation as it is here in this place for streaming. And I got a hold of my cellular company and up to my data for the next month so that I can hotspot for Felix when we have to be there. And that should suffice until I'm ready to move this. And then the cable company, the internet company, whatever, they know I'm going to call them and say, okay, let's do this tomorrow. And they'll activate it. And when I activate my modem over there, they'll kill it here. Right. So we've got it all worked out. So it should be fun, because they really didn't want me to do a new account, cancel the old one, do the new one. And they said, because then you no longer have this super long history with us because it's a new account. And I was like, seriously, for the love of God, you fucking stoic assholes. You can't just simply work with me, And I was like, fine, fuck you,
As AI Alchemist in the chat points out, it's going to be May the 4th when you move. So are you going to be using X-Wings to protect the transports or the ion cannon?
I think we'll use the ion cannon to protect the Falcon with the big load as we go out, but then we'll have X-Wings come in for the transport over and to do loop circles of protection as we unload. I think that's how we're going to... Yeah. It'll be like vultures hovering over a corpse, except I'm not quite dead yet. I didn't realize that. Yeah, it'll be May the 4th. And instead of sitting around getting drunk and stoned, I'll be working. That's fun. Oh, well.
I don't get drunk and stoned. What are you talking about?
Oh, it's the only way I can actually stay awake and watch the original trilogy yet again. Like if I put on Star Wars at 8 p.m. to sit and watch it one night, I'm asleep. I've watched it too many times. I can't get through it now unless it's an event or something, So get loaded. Right?
I don't know.
But yes, it's going to be a big, absolute, crushing, huge ordeal that's going to break me financially, break me physically, and then life will be pretty good afterwards. It's bigger. It's I don't know if it's better. This place is in good shape, but it's definitely bigger. And I get a garage at this place with the, I'll be able to work on things proper. I can't wait. That'll be really cool.
Yeah, I remember the days when we were renting, and God, the amount of places there must have been about like half a dozen at least places that we moved to. Sometimes the was like 6 months, a year.
Yeah.
If you're lucky, a couple of years. God's sake.
Yeah.
It's such a pain in the ass.
Yeah, I'm really hoping this place works out long term. It's a little bit more than I wanted to spend, but I'm pretty sure that we can make it work. There's a lot of pluses to it. It's larger. It's get the third bedroom for my little office and everything. Got the garage. Good area of town for parks and playgrounds and things and stuff. And
what about guaranteed lock on the rental price? I mean, it's not going to like put the rent up.
Well, I told this guy when I signed, I said, I don't know how you guys are about like trying to raise the rent every year and stuff, but you do that to me 2 or 3 times in a row and I'll be looking for other places. And he said, we won't bug you. And I said, okay, we'll see, because I mean, everywhere we went, because we have rent subsidies and lock-in guaranteed incomes and stuff and whatnot. And it's just the two of us and everybody likes Felix. I mean, everybody wanted us to fill out an application, but I kept saying no to places. So I'm not concerned,
It's odd because it's like when we first bought the house, the mortgage almost like crippled us.
I bet.
But it's pretty much stayed the same, if not got lower, as the years go by.
Right.
So it got cheaper and cheaper and cheaper in many ways. You might find the same thing happens with you because basically, they're paying off a mortgage on the place.
Well, they've had this.
They might not have to increase it that much.
It's actually better than that. I know for a fact these guys have owned this complex long enough that they own it now. There's not a fucking chance unless they've had to refinance, right? Yeah. And I was able to talk them down somewhat in the ask because they liked us. And I now know because I've talked to a few people in town. I've met 2 people that live there that I know, and I got my unit cheaper than the one dude. He's got the same 3-bedroom unit, but he didn't get a garage with his because not all of them have it. Mine does, right? So I have already beat him. And I think that market pressures and valuations and stuff, especially like post-COVID and corrections and stuff, I think they're in my favor. I should be fine for quite a while is my take on things, how I read them and the situation, the owners and the situation, right?
Yeah. I mean, my point is it may seem expensive over the at the minute. But it might be, settle down.
Yeah.
In the future.
Yeah, if it stays where it is, which is going to be what I press for, 5 years from now, I'll feel like I'm ahead of the game, right?
Yeah.
I agree. Yeah. So, but yeah, and it's funny too, because there's this dinky little garage door. It's not very big. Like if you were somebody that owned a Ford F-150, you'd be looking at that going, well, it's impossible because you wouldn't get in. But when you pull into the garage, it opens into this far bigger space than you would have ever thought that you were going to have. I'm excited. I'll be able to put the tools. I'll have a workbench. I'll be able to like get a trolley jack and stands in and like do brake jobs, change suspension, whatever, blah, blah, blah. It's fucking awesome. I can't wait.
What I'm imagining right now is GTA, where you like just launch into the garage and your car just comes out perfect, shiny, new color, everything perfect.
Yeah, if you sleep for 6 months, that will be the case, right? You'll feel that, but
You could have a wicked fold down scale electric track or or a train set.
Yeah. Yeah, and I wouldn't even have to be in the attic, so I'm not a Brit. Okay, hold on here. I think Felix is going to be here really soon. His mother has totally changed the script here. Okay, now she's going to be another half an hour. Okay, I swear to God. It's like having a pet squirrel that you never fucking asked for.
That was a developing rolling story mid-sentence.
Yeah. God damn it. But what was I saying? I don't even know.
You're talking about your lovely garage.
Oh, yeah. I'm so excited to have it. It's got a garage door opener. I said to the guy, is that functional? Because if not, I'll rip it out and put in my own. And he says, oh, yeah, it works great. We have a deposit for the beeper. And I said, okay, I'll just put in my own then. And then I'll put yours back when I'm done because I really don't want to give you money for the beeper, And he said, here, just take it.
Yeah.
It's like, don't nickel and dime me, you prick.
So I saw a great post on Facebook the other day of someone built a Doctor Who TARDIS, and it was like leaning against, it was up against their garage.
Yeah,
and I was thinking, Jesus Christ, you missed a trick, because what you should have done is opened up into the garage so that when you walk through the TARDIS, you just walk into this like massive room, so it's bigger on the inside than it is on the outside.
Yeah. That would be. I need it.
I mean, it just looks like a portable toilet outside the house.
I might draw a TARDIS on the garage door just to, get that done. Yeah. Okay. So, Alchemist in the chat there has done us up a little image of me and the moving company getting ready, and yeah, here we go. So that's going to be the move.
Oh shit! The Empire's involved.
Yeah, I do believe that the rental agency is not what the owners alluded to.
Yeah.
But at least if they try to shoot my car, they'll probably hit somebody in the next town. So
I hear it costs a little bit more to avoid imperial entanglement.
Only if you can make it. Only if you can make the Kessel run in 14, baby. But yeah, I'm excited about the garage. I know that's not everybody's excitement, but it sure is for me.
It's a man thing. It's a guy thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
We all love workshops and garages and to tinker in and do stuff.
Yeah. Can't wait. Got a decent patio and it's private. Like here where I am, your barbecue just goes on this flat concrete pad where all the kids play in common grass and stuff. At this place, it's slightly elevated and nice and whatnot. There's a tree that I can reach just across off the patio. So I'm going to grab a ladder and put a birdhouse up in the tree so I can hear a little chirp chirp in the morning out for the coffee. Should be nice.
Is it a fruit tree? You're going to get crab apples and
it's
wasps.
No, it's a birch. It's a white bark. Okay. It's a birch. Yeah. So I'll put a little birdhouse in. I just put one with small hole, right, for little birds.
Number 7.
Yeah. I don't want RFK Jr. parking his crows there or anything. I want songbirds, right? Well, yeah, I'll put up a hummingbird feeder as well. Got to have one of them, right? I like those guys. They're funny. They just kind of sit there. It's pretty neat.
Yeah. Those guys know aviation.
Yeah. So pretty excited about it. I do have to do one thing for sure with my son being pretty deep on the autism spectrum. He's going to have his own bathroom in his bedroom. And I've seen him leave the tap running. So I'm going to get him one of those faucets like at a Burger King where you push the button and it runs for like 5 seconds and shuts itself off, right?
Nice. Yeah.
Yeah,
Good idea.
totally.
Hell of a pain in the ass with the bath, though.
yeah. 2 days later. Yeah, no, the bathroom in his bedroom is not a full bathroom. It's a half bath. So,
Well, a bucket.
The front half.
the bottom half.
yeah, it's a hole into the bathroom below, right? You know, I know. Yeah. So it should be all right, you know. And there's a second parking spot I get that's right out front my place because I plan on getting a little Jeep Cherokee XJ soon. And the car will park in the garage, of course. And, you know, the Jeep can sit outside, which is good. Yeah. I mean, it's going to cost a bit more for electricity with air conditioning and stuff because it's a lot more square feet. But I had, remember, Dunk, I just bought that stupid massive air conditioner. So I've got enough power to do the downstairs, right? And we've got air conditioners for the bedrooms, no problem, you know.
Yeah.
Right. There was a bit of foresight there over buying that massive air conditioner I bought, right? That was good.
Yeah, but maybe with the rooms being bigger, you don't need air conditioning quite so much. Maybe it doesn't need to run as high. I don't know.
I'm hope it's in a decent spot with a few trees and stuff, so it won't be too bad with direct sunlight on like a 40 degrees Celsius August day. And even though it's bigger, I think efficiency wise, and like this place is kind of drafty, that place seems a lot more solid from what people have told me, you know. I might pay a bit more, but not too much. And, you know, I'll try to be frugal, of course, right? You know.
Yeah, just get one of those satellite arrays that just like spreads like a panel out just to block the sun from your one little spot.
Yeah, I'll have a neighbor saying, "But my strawberries." But anyway, that's enough of that. You know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, what else are we going to talk about?
I don't know. I'm still watching my texts here because I'm sure his mother's going to change his mind again in a minute. You know, I have no idea. How hard can it be to adult? Let me just double check here. Okay. So far, it's still the same. We'll see. Sure. So there was King visiting wannabe King. And then there was fake charges on Comey.
Kimmel.
Oh, yeah. The day of free speech is back in the White House. Fire Kimmel. He made fun of me.
Yeah. I mean, apart from the fact that those fuckers on the Republican side made jokes about so many people getting
always
bludgeoned and killed or whatever.
Yep.
And it's like, but this is the funny thing, right? Melania having a go at Kimmel for making a joke 2 days or 3 days prior.
Later, yeah.
So he was basically saying that, and then he was like referring to him being old, and he said, you know, she looks glowing like an expectant widower, which was a brilliant joke.
It was awesome,
joke. And she took homage to that, so she's
homage.
Yeah, it's like small, tiny, sharp teeth. And so she wants him, you know, fired from his job because of that. And yet, at that very, very event, you've got what's her name, Caroline Levitt, saying there's going to be shots fired. which is probably a better joke.
No, well, not to even mention, Dunk, that the event itself, the Correspondents' Dinner, is in celebration of the First Amendment.
Yes, and free speech. And of course, the other thing as well, they're talking about, I need my ballroom. So we have the event at the White House. And now everybody is saying, no, that'd be totally inappropriate to have this at the White House because you'd be kicking out half the people that should be there.
Yeah, it's the Correspondents' Dinner, you flatulent bastard. What the fuck?
And the fact that he decided to be there. And just the conspiracies around it are just
they're still flying.
Hilarious.
They're still
hilarious.
Flying. Yeah.
I don't think there is a conspiracy. I think that
there is one
culmination of stuff that happened that allowed Trump to make claims on the White House on the board.
Here there is one conspiracy that's proven true from this. The White House, their press people are in direct contact with a whole bunch of hard right-leaning podcasters and influencers. It was basically admitted by one person, and they showed it because every single response within 15 minutes of it happening was, we need the ballroom.
Ballroom.
And literally, these people are being told what to say by the White House, and you fucking righty MAGA fucks are still stupid enough to believe it while you're folding your father's laundry.
Yeah, and it goes back to the Butler assassination attempt.
Yeah,
where you had the press photographers being shuffled in by the Secret Service.
Yeah,
to get that perfect photograph of Trump.
Yeah.
Didn't do that this time, interestingly enough. But yeah, the conspiracies are there. But
okay, let's talk about conspiracy a bit more, because here's the thing: the police have admitted that they got word of this guy's writings and alerted the Secret Service.
Right
now, for it to still be a conspiracy, even though this guy planned it. It's very simple. The Secret Service go blah, 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 blah. And Trump goes, oh, we can milk this big time. Let them just get in and then go for it. So then we can show that it happened. Okay, done. Boom. You got your conspiracy, but it was really an individual doing it of his own free will. I'm not sure that those two things are indivisible of you know what I mean? I mean, it's the Trump administration. I totally see them going, okay, so a couple agents might get shot, maybe a member of the public. Who cares? We can really milk this. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, that's the scary thing about the conspiracy behind anything of the Trump regime is that any of it is absolutely believable.
Yeah.
At this point in time.
Mm-hmm.
Even if it doesn't exist, even if there's no conspiracy there, even if it just happened as it exactly happened, people can't help themselves because of what Trump has done in the past.
Yeah, dude, it's fair to say that this is the Pizzagate administration, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm surprised Giorgio Tsoukalos and Eric Von Däniken aren't in the goddamn cabinet. Ancient aliens.
No, they're just in the Epstein files.
Yeah, as people not invited.
Oh, that's the other thing. They're suing. What's his name? Can't remember who it is in charge of the Epstein files now.
Yeah,
but he's being sued to
Todd Blanche.
Yeah. To follow through. You've been breaking the law, and he's been put to task about that. So
yeah, and what did he do in response? He re-indicted Comey because of a picture.
Yeah,
that's the Department of Justice. People applaud their efforts.
Yes.
It's the Department of Trump Justice. as in the only thing you do is prosecute my enemies. If you do anything else, you're fired. Right, Pam? Right?
I'm still confused about the logistics of what actually happened, because they're all a bit lax on security, and then he goes sprinting through that room, and then the gunshots we hear are of the security service, and then what happens? Because he doesn't get shot, does he?
Nope.
How
But he's laying on the ground.
Him, or is he just?
And why is he shirtless when he's on the ground in that picture?
Like the first thing they do is say, "Hey, you got a buff body."
Yeah.
Can
Who
we-
was
can you
sucking
take your
his
shirt off?
nipples before they put him on the ground? You know?
Well, there was that altercation with what's his name, Cash Patel's girlfriend.
Yeah.
She was probably giving she was practically giving someone else a hand job in the
No,
toilet.
Dunk. She was a part of the mentalist thing that night because she was performing a trick in the coat closet, right?
Yeah, and maybe she was there. Oh, he looks buck, and what's he look like with his shirt off?
Yeah. They said she was holding hands with somebody, but nobody realized that guy had 3 hands.
Yeah. His hand was around his cock at the time. Maybe it wasn't his cock.
Yeah. And I mean, I don't blame her because everybody puts a condom on with their mouth, right?
No, I use my arsehole for that. Even when I put it on myself. It's very difficult.
Can you imagine if Squeaker of the House there, Mike Johnson, was to stuff his ass with broken glass, he could literally circumcise Trump in one go. That'd be a show.
Well, he doesn't have to put it very deep.
Right on the edge. It's like hovering the drain. I better check messages again because, okay. Still nothing. All right.
Good idea.
Avro Day in the chat. I do believe that Patel is some kind of closet homosexual. Absolutely. Well, as soon as I heard that report, yeah. As I've been calling that girlfriend of his a paid hooker since day one, and that goes along with the whole thing, right? I got to pay her to be in public with me to show that I belong in the gay-hating Trump administration.
Yeah, I mean it's sad. I mean I don't care if he's a homosexual or not.
Neither do I. He's still an idiot. Doesn't matter.
He is still an idiot. But explains why he's cross-eyed all the time.
Yeah, he's always looking for where to aim that thing.
No, not that. He's like, ooh. But the thing is what you're saying is they're all the Trump administration and the Republican Party is very much this kind of like religious Christian fundamentalist kind of thing.
Yeah.
They're all against homosexuals. They're all against it, and yet at the same time, whenever there's a Republican meeting somewhere, the grinder, the app for gay search for gay sex always goes up in that area.
Yeah, exactly. Lube sales are up, condom sales are down. It's
crazy that they have to hide behind this kind of like I'd say
facade,
moral facade.
Yeah.
It's just come out, and that will destroy the Republican Party.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, the only reason Republicans are against like trans surgeries and stuff is because they might have to pay through it through their insurance premiums or something, right? It has nothing to do with, sure most of them are, cream puffing their way through the dessert table.
Yeah.
They hate it so much it almost makes you wonder because I know people who aren't exactly gay friendly because I live in a small town. and they don't run around talking like that all the time. They don't. You know, they just act awkwardly if there's somebody who might not be straight in the group, right? You know,
Well, I mean, half the time you're not even going to bloody know.
exactly.
Yeah, unless you're like, Mr. Humphreys, walking Humphrey.
Yeah,
And even then, during Britain of that period, it's just he's just a funny man.
Yeah.
The idea of him being gay wasn't even part of the question.
Exactly.
But just come on, it's 2026.
Yeah,
It was a happy gay.
and I don't understand the whole things with the Republicans. Why do you like the hard Republicans? Why do you care what somebody else does when you're not with them? What the fuck does it matter to you? Why? Yeah. What? Yeah. I don't get it.
Unless they're on an island, of course.
Yeah,
with underage girls,
I just don't understand.
Because that's all right then, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because I'm not being gay.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. I'm being far worse.
Oh, yeah. Pedophilia is surely that's not as bad as being gay. Surely.
Yeah.
On the scale of bad things.
Yeah. How can that be a scale in the eyes of a human being? I'm a rapist, pedophile, but at least I'm not gay. What?
That's why they didn't invite the Pope over to Epstein Island, because that would have fucking mixed everything up there. Where's the choir boys at?
Oh, Jesus Christ. The London 7. That's why the London choir boys sang that song. It's 7:00, time to party, right?
The subtitles are done by AI on YouTube just to sort of check whether a stream's sort of going to be flagged or not. Sometimes how does it pick up on your sarcasm? It doesn't.
No.
So it has a transcript, has a record of you saying,
Yeah.
I'm this, I'm that.
Yeah.
It just likes me.
Yeah. This is one of the reasons why we get in so much trouble with YouTube, and they basically hate us, right? Because
we get in trouble with people in the chat who misunderstand our sarcasm and
all the time. They're so quick to judge that they can't even get to the punchline before they fucking tell us off, right?
You're homophobic. You talked about gays.
Yeah,
we did. That doesn't make us homophobic, you idiot.
Yeah, exactly. I got a gay friend that lives around the corner, for God's sakes. He would never call me homophobic, but he'd call me funny. And so,
You Islamophobes because you talked about Iran.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Anti-Semite.
Yeah. Well, the government, but
Dear God.
Okay, I'm just watching the clock again here because
let's not go to Israel.
It's a silly place.
We managed to avoid it. We didn't mention the war. We got away with it. Not do it again.
We're knights of the Israeli temple. We dance whenever we're able. I just can't fit it in. Oh God, we should have been playing bingo. Everybody with a Monty Python square got one there. Oh, well, what do you guys want to do? Do you want to give me 5 minutes when Felix gets dropped off, or do we just throw it in the bag, or what do you guys want to do?
What do you want to do?
I don't know. When Felix gets dropped off, he's just going to run over to the playground and fuck around and leave. I'm not going to have to parent for a while, but I'm going to have to, deal with Stone and Steely there as I grab his shit.
Yeah, I'm sure me and Dave can cover for you.
Sure. Cool. We'll do that then. We'll let it run.
Each other.
Right? Yeah. My ex-wife's like Medusa, except she's already Stone, and she just turns you into tired, exhausted, would you fuck off jelly. that make sense?
Does she do that when she's working? Working the tables?
Well, she's got a new victim every 6 months, so it seems to be. You know.
Oh, I went to the bar she works at, and there's just all these like stone figures everywhere.
Yeah. Well, she was the Black Widow in the back spinning a web.
Does she work at that place like in Tarantino movie? You know, which one is it? Yeah.
Yeah, where everybody turns into
Vampires.
vampire, and Selma Hayek has to deal with them all or something. You know. Yeah, no, she would turn into let's say kitty cat that has real fangs and you do not enter.
I imagine she's not subbed to this channel.
She'd be like a circumcision machine on a bad night, you know.
Back to Mike Johnson again with his glass.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. She's got that Trump effect, but from the front.
All right. In that case, I'm going to get a drink before you go.
Sure. All right.
She's like one of those like cigar cutters.
Yeah.
Little guillotine.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, I don't like that sound. But here's a funny story. So, my son and I went over to the people who are going to be his adult service providers for occupational therapy and stuff and whatnot as his adult autistic life kicks in here. And she had already had a meeting with them before me. So I went in expecting it to be stupid. Like her idea was he was only going to be in the adult program with the days I have him, and the days that grandma has him where when she's in town, she gets to visit him and stuff too. And he has no responsibilities at all. And I was like, yeah, we're not playing that game. I get some free time too, right? And then I went in with this meeting and with Felix, and they did the schedule, and the schedule was set up so it was evenly balanced so that they're going to lose a bit of time and I lose some time as well. And I couldn't believe it. I was like, wow, how they actually did this? And the girl said, no, I knew you were going to do that, so I did it for you. And I was like, wow, thank you so much. That saved me 3 weeks of fighting.
Wow.
Yeah, but it worked out great. So I get 1 day during the week with Felix where we get to do our thing and whatnot. And I get my Saturdays and Sundays that I usually have with him as well. So, you know, the thing I was trying to get to is I wanted to be able to, for us to do like, you know, 2 day away bed and breakfast to go to the zoo and the wildlife park and stuff like that.
Yeah, fun shit.
Right. But without it always being on the weekend because A, the places are less busy, and B, well, we kind of do a lot of streaming on the weekend usually. So it worked out perfect. I couldn't believe it. I was shocked. I guarantee she tried to do it the other way, though. Guarantee. So, yeah, he gets 3 full days right now. And then when he's accustomed to it and whatnot, we'll be able to put the 4th day in. So he does 4 full days a week. And they'll be doing all kinds of stuff with him. It's really good. You know?
I bet he loves the zoo.
Oh, God. Animals, Dave, you know, right? Felix, you know, he loves anything, right, with animals, you know.
Unless you take him to a butcher's.
Yeah. Well, not so much the butcher, but it's the abattoir, right? That's where you don't take them, you know.
Yeah, you like that big cat. I mean, look what happens when he goes to the abattoir.
Yeah. Yeah. You know. Oh, man. Slaughterhouse, if you don't know the word. Over in North America, we don't use that word, but
is that where your ex works?
Yeah.
Is that the name of the bar? The slaughterhouse.
Yeah. That's what she calls her right hand. Fuck. Holy shit. Okay. They should be close. Let's see.
We got a tracker on them.
I actually, my security camera doesn't seem to be working. I can't get the video feed. 1 second here. I'm just going to restart it quick.
Oh dear.
He's stick an Apple AirPod, those air tags on her car so you can track her.
And he knows exactly where to put it as well, so she doesn't find it.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
Yeah,
not remotely creepy.
yeah, just under the engine hood.
Yeah,
she's never going to get there.
Actually, anywhere. Yeah, to be fair, it could be right on the steering wheel.
Over the check engine light.
Oh dear. Oh, I did have a question for you actually. My as people will know, I've just had my 33rd birthday. Am I allowed?
Oh, you little baby.
I know. Wow, wow, wow. Am I allowed to celebrate my 33 and a third? So in 4 months, am I allowed to celebrate my third of a century? Is that a thing? Has anyone ever done that? Should we do that?
Until you brought it up.
Literally nobody ever thought of doing this because it is an excuse. So, I mean, not for me to do anything because I don't drink, but it's an excuse for everyone else who is younger than me.
It's a good point though. I mean, but it had to be exactly 33 and a third. You know, not 33.3. It's got to be 33.33.
Yeah,
Karen.
Yes, yeah, and you can do it because it's 24s and 60s. You've got all the lovely rounded number. What word am I looking for?
Oh no, it's all fucked up though. You know, you got to take out the leap years. You have to do it by star date or something, or souls.
Dick, you get the final vote. We're not sure. Did you hear any of what we just said?
No, he doesn't care
Always
anyway.
for the best.
I didn't hear anything. Just did when I sat down and something about counting and voting or
Counting.
Yeah.
The question was, should I celebrate my 33 and a third, my third of a century birthday in 4 months?
No, that's the sort of thing when you do. I'm 5 3/4.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, by the time you hit your 30s, you don't be doing that sort of stuff because
you don't count months unless you're under the age of 10. Okay, it's just that doesn't work that way, right?
Yeah, I don't even count the years anymore. I'm just in decades.
Or if you're a pedophile trying to justify the fact that she was 4 months too young, right? So I'm not sure this is, yeah.
She was 15. She was 15 and 5'6". Close.
No, what I would do is I would use that as an evening to, have some fun, liquored up or something, whatever, fellow wants to do. But I just don't make a thing about it because it sounds like you're just desperate for an excuse to get drunk when you should just do it because you're an adult.
Just call it a Friday.
Yeah.
It's pizza night.
Actually, it's a good point. I've got to check what day it is.
Go to Little Chef, go to the pub, go home. You're good. Do you guys even have Little Chef? Is that gone now?
He's not a time traveler.
Oh, is that gone now? Is it?
He can't go back to the 1980s.
Well, I remember Clark.
It's changed to something. I'll check. I'll look it up for you.
Yeah. It went to Happy and that got shut down as well.
I just remember it from Top Gear. Clarkson said he had a potato mash from Little Chef that was the second nicest thing he'd ever put in his mouth. And when asked what the first was, he wouldn't answer.
Yeah, it was Hammond.
Yeah, when he applied for the job.
Yeah,
right?
whole Hammond.
Yeah. Not just his cock, but the whole guy, right?
The whole thing,
yeah. I think I'm now finding out that he hasn't actually had supper, but I was told he was being dropped off after supper.
So now you got to make supper.
No, I have to order it, but
Yeah, you could buy something.
yeah, I'm not prepped. I don't, hell, I was going to keep packing after. I'm not make food. It's not really an option now. Oh, you know what sucks though? The place I'm moving into, well, it doesn't suck. It has a spot for a built-in dishwasher. But my dishwasher's a roly-poly dishwasher. And I don't think it's going to fit. Oh, okay. Hold on. Medusa's here. Just give me a second. All right. Hold on.
What the hell's a roly-poly dishwasher?
Oh, has he actually walked off? I was muted. Sorry about that. No, I've not. Sorry.
No, I have no clue what he's talking about there. A roly-poly.
Remember the question.
Yeah. A dishwasher on wheels. Yeah, okay. So take the wheels off. I don't know. What do you mean it doesn't fit? I mean, all these utility things, they all fit. They make them the same size. They just fit.
I was seeing something, when you just get to that age, because I have, and I'm going to keep mentioning it, where you end up getting very different adverts all of a sudden, and because the algorithms know basically you're changing, and it recommended like this miniature dishwasher that's like it sits on the table.
Oh, okay.
It's only like 6 plates or whatever.
Yeah. For a lonely man like you.
Yeah.
So I think the thing is when if you're getting a dishwasher that size, what's wrong with the fucking sink at that point and just washing the dishes? It just makes no sense.
How lazy do you have to be?
Yeah.
This lazy. God. Honestly.
Oh,
actually, you know what?
What's that?
I've been reading
a book. No, Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Absolutely. I don't know why I haven't read it up to this point. I watched the film, and then I saw somewhere that it didn't cover a lot of it. So I thought I'd go through it. My favourite bit so far is the ships hung in the sky in much the same way that bricks don't.
He just wrote in a way that just made absolutely no fucking sense whatsoever, and just like people go, "Oh, that's brilliant! Never thought of that before."
That sounds like Terry Jones.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of his writings.
Who's that?
Douglas Adams.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Felix is already settled. He ran off to go and screw around with the kids, and
don't say that.
Yeah, why not?
It'd be in the Epstein files before you know.
Are you kidding? My son is as innocent as innocent.
Nah, that's what Donald Trump says.
Yeah, as he's wrapping Barron in plastic. That's why he doesn't talk about Barron so much, right? Because he's the one he still uses as a toy of flatulence.
Well, he doesn't know who he belongs to.
Yeah. Well, he doesn't look like me, and he's not wearing a hat. I don't know.
Yeah. Where did he come from? Which wife? I don't know.
Yeah. Who's your mother, kid? Stormy?
So you don't look like me.
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
And I mean, let's just, I know it's been beaten to death, but the ballroom. Am I the only one? Anytime you hear Trump mention the ballroom, do you start singing AC/DC Big Balls in your head? Because that's all I can do. As
No.
soon as I hear Trump say ballroom, I hear Bon Scott say, well, I'm ever upper class high society. God's gift to ballroom notoriety. And I just giggle myself to death.
No, I just think of Big Bang Theory with what's his name running around inside the ball pit, going out.
Bazinga!
Bazinga!
That's Felix's favorite scene. You're gonna have to catch me first.
Yeah, that's what I think of as the ballroom. It's just literally going to be like a massive ball pit.
Yeah. And, when you see Johnny Galecki go, Sheldon, it's like watching Kevin Bacon in that movie Tremors. Oh, there's a worm coming, My son loves that. We do the Bazinga joke like 30 times a week. He won't let it go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, it's the one good joke from the series.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a spin-off series coming.
I've heard this. Isn't it the NASA kid?
No, it's the kid, the guy who ran the comic book store. Can't remember his bloody name.
Really?
And apparently,
The guy from The Simpsons? It's just
Apu got his own show.
no, but there was a comic book guy in The Simpsons.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. It was a comic. Yeah, but this is on Big Bang Theory. There was a comic book store.
Oh, he's been in a few things. I know who he is. It just hit my brain. Yeah, and he's the slightly bigger, obnoxious nerd.
No, he's tiny. He's tiny and squirrely haired.
Oh, really?
And basically, it's the premise of the series is that he got a device from Sheldon and with Sheldon and the rest of the guys that basically sends people off to like alternative universes, and he's trying to save the universe. And he's got a whole bunch of the other guys from the Big Bang Theory to help him on his crew. It's a bit like Sliders.
Stuart.
Dark Will got it in the chat. Stuart.
Are they going to have the Maximilian Arturo guy doing the bad date thing from?
I have no idea what they're going to do. Yeah, but apparently, it's called something like Stuart fails to save the world again or something.
So he's a winner. Yeah, he's a Republican because he failed, right? So is it going to be comedic? Like, is this sitcom stuff or is?
Oh yeah, it's definitely sitcom stuff. Yeah, I mean, I have no. That's all I've got. I mean, I don't know.
It's probably all they got, dude.
I've seen a few images. I've seen I haven't seen any clips or anything like that. But yeah, it'd be interesting to see what they come out. I mean, would it be any good? I don't fucking know.
Yeah. I gotta check this out. Honestly, I always have this hesitation towards comedic sci-fi. And but there was this British, I think, show.
Red Dwarf.
No, newer. Something to do with aliens on Earth, and it was kind of comic, but it was kind of real. And it was like, I don't know, maybe 6-7 years ago. It didn't last long, and it was actually really good. Does anybody know what the fuck I'm talking about? There was this cool, funny, slim black guy in the lead.
God, I've got no idea what you're talking about.
I'm going to say humans, but I'm not.
No, it's not humans. It's not humans. Gemma, what's her name? That Gemma Chan's show there. Yeah, not her.
Yeah, that was good.
I love that show. I binge watched the shit out of that and got through it. I really liked that one.
What platform? What is it? Netflix?
Yeah, okay. Lindsay in the chat's saying The Man Who Fell to Earth. Is that it?
No, that's David Bowie. That's
the man who sold the world. What?
That's a really old movie.
Let's see.
We're talking TV or film?
TV.
Okay.
And it's like, okay. Okay, yeah, TV show, Man Who Fell to Earth series starts in 2022. That's not it. This one's far more comical or something.
I didn't know they made a series of The Man Who Fell to Earth.
Yeah. It's not David Bowie though.
Oh no.
Damn. Can't remember the name of this one. It was one of the shows I lost, Dunk, when that one 8 terabyte drive died from the server and I lost some media.
Yeah. So people are saying Resident Alien, but that wasn't UK.
Oh, well, maybe I'm wrong because I just thought it was a UK show. It just came across as one, right? You know,
that's got Adam Tudyk from Firefly in it.
I don't know who that is.
Yeah, you do.
Resident Alien. You know, the Corey Reynolds actor looks like kind of familiar. Let me just look here. It looks like it carried on till 25. That doesn't sound right.
Yeah, that's about right.
An alien who crash landed on Earth on a mission to destroy humanity assumes the identity of some doctor so he can remain undetected by the residents as he searches the snow-covered Colorado mountains for pieces of his ship. He learns to be human by watching Law and Order and mimicking the this is not it.
Well, apart from anything else, it's not UK. I mean, it's Colorado.
Yeah, but no, but I still could be wrong, right? I'm saying it just felt like it had, that Canadian UK sort of slightly lower budget to it, right? This doesn't look like it.
Walk Mindy's.
Yeah. No. Leave cocaine out of this, okay? God. I shouldn't have brought it up because now I can't fucking let it go.
We will never know. Third Rock from the Sun.
No. Yeah.
You just weren't watching like EastEnders or something, going, these people are all fucking. Leave it out, leave it out. Go down to the barrack, down the market.
Yeah, I'll figure this out. I will figure it out. And I'll let you know. And then there'll be a few people that go, really? That was your description? I watched that show, you putz, right?
It is the worst thing though when you've got like kind of like brainworm going in your head, going, what is that thing?
Yeah,
or, who is that person?
Yeah,
and you've got to make like 6 degrees of separation.
To
get to the thing that you need to get the answer.
Right?
To.
It's like all you can think of is Godzilla, but the answer was Barbara Streisand all along, right?
Yeah,
that was a South Park episode.
Yeah, exactly. I use a lot of their references. Okay, so Lindsay's saying, yeah, but I don't think you're right, Dick, because they had this slender black guy as the lead. I'm gonna have to watch it because maybe the description isn't what I took from the show, but I remember it being canceled like 5 years ago or something. Like, to me, this is already, a while ago, right? I'm not sure it's that show.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, there were a whole bunch of UK shows about, between 10 and 5 years ago that did weird stuff. Like you said, you mentioned Humans earlier and all these kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff that happened in that period that just didn't hold.
I'm still of the impression that it was from Sky or Channel 4 or something. I really do think it was,
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me.
You know?
Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, getting Spidey sense tinglings.
Please tell me you got an idea, because I want to know what the fuck a title is.
I think I don't know the title of it, but I think it was a Channel 4 show. I'm thinking about it. I mean, I don't know the show, but yes.
I remember a promo picture, and it was like one person sort of in an empty like field or maybe their backyard looking up, and there might have been light coming down.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I think, there was a show. That's all I can say.
I swear to God, I know I'm right.
I can guarantee there was a show.
Yeah. And the thing is you might be thinking, how the fuck, Dick, you're talking out of your butt. How would you even know this show? I don't do streaming or cable TV or anything. I go to a torrent site where I get the whole world at my feet, and I just once or twice a day log in and look and go, what the fuck is that? And find out what that show is and go, hey, I'll download that. You know, like sometimes it's an Australian show, or I don't know, I don't care, right? But I don't pay.
There was a show back in the 80s on ITV called Kinvig that very, very few people will even remember. And it's about just some bloke up north, and a flying saucer comes down and a woman comes out, and she's in, like silver sexy outfit, and
Pamela Hensley then.
And at that point, I can't remember the rest of the story.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But there was a whole season.
Yeah, my prepubescent urges took over, and I just remember she's hot.
And even then, she wasn't really.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
But back in the 80s, you took whatever you got.
Yeah. Great looking woman when you shave her man beard. I swear to God, I will find this out. I will.
Yeah. Look. Anybody gets onto this, scroll around. I'm pretty sure Dick is right. I think it was a Channel 4 show, and
it was more comedy than serious, but there was enough serious in it to make me go, I gotta see the next episode, right?
Yeah. Yeah, because there was a show where a guy.
Okay, hold on. Darkwill.
A guy. Just a random guy became involved with aliens. A bit like what's that Australian show? We're just deep diving into gibberish mess of memories. That's it. Remember that we're doing the show. Dick and Dunk, remember a thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So somebody said The Neighbors. Here's the storyline. A New Jersey family moves into an affluent gated community composed entirely of extraterrestrials. I never seen that, but I think I'm gonna have to.
That's not it.
That's not it, but I want to see that.
It was the one I'm thinking of was definitely British.
Yes, it was. I guarantee it's a Brit TV show. It's gotta be. My memory is it's a UK show. And I know I'm a pot smoking drinker and whatnot, but I do have a pretty good memory for this shit. Not like my son. He's damn near eidetic, but
yeah, something like such and such a person versus the universe, blah blah blah. I
cannot remember, man, but we will have to figure this out.
Yeah, get on it, search it out, figure this out, get in, and then leave comments.
Save my sanity, because this is gonna fuck with my shit until I figure it out now, right?
Leave comments. Leave comments,
please. Yes,
it's not like Lazarus Project or something. I'm trying to find
that
names.
sounds familiar, but I don't think you got to go more to the there was a show out of the UK a bunch of years ago where they they had a character of Pythagoras, and they had Hercules, and they had, I think, Jason, who was going to be Jason, the Argonauts Jason, but it was kind of comical and jovial, but kind of serious, and it just died a horrible death. I'm pretty sure it's from the same fucking TV company.
Mm. There was a great show. There was a great show in the UK called Plebs, set during, like, in Rome, where you have like these slaves working. One was a copier,
and not Xerox, but like
yeah. He was literally copying, and the other one was a shredder.
Oh, you don't keep him away from the turtles. That'll be a fight, right?
So he'd shred documents, and the other one would copy documents, and the two of them had a slave, and all he did was et. And if you haven't seen Plebs, it's fucking brilliant.
Oh, it sounds like my kind of consumption. I like this.
It's so stupid. But yeah, no. Maybe you should check that one out.
That's so stupid. It's funny and so dry. It's hilarious. Is what I look for in my British humor.
Yeah,
that's what I feed on, right?
Yeah, I think it's really worth checking out. Actually.
Yeah, you cats are fucking brilliant at that. Us Canadians are pretty good too.
Oh yeah. Canadians are good.
Yeah, we've got humor to the point where your average American thinks that Canadians are Americans, because we go down there and reread the news and stuff like that. And because we don't have an accent that can be pinned as the South and stuff and whatnot. And so y'all hire Canadians to read to you,
Yeah. Well, Captain Kirk was Canadian.
Yeah, there you go. Right.
And Jewish.
Oh,
Take
really?
that.
I didn't know that. Yeah.
Take that, you bastards.
Put your missiles down, you fucking... Okay, never mind.
But the interesting thing, I mentioned Kids in the Hall earlier, and I don't think since Kids in the Hall we've seen, like...
22 minutes. No, 22 minutes.
No, I'm just saying, I don't think over here we've seen any, like, Canadian shows across the pond.
Oh, you probably had to show Kids in the Hall because, that facilitates your 20% queer content or whatever, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying is since Kids in the Hall, we have not seen any Canadian comedy come across.
Do you remember there was a segment from the Kids in the Hall? Now, if you clip this and use only what I'm about to say as a clip, I'll find you and kill you because that's out of context. But there was a segment from the Kids in the Hall, and it was Running Faggot, Running Free. Do you remember that?
No.
It was this guy running through a field, running faggot, running free, and it was just hilarious, man. It was one of the funniest skits. Canadian grandmas were laughing their heads off at it, not because they were making fun of somebody who was gay, but it was just so fucking funny.
Mm-hmm. I remember squishing your head.
Oh, yeah. When you mentioned them I was like, I did that right away.
Yeah. And canoe head was the other one.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, and that was, like they could do a segment. They did segments that were so openly, what the fuck is going on here sexually and culturally and stuff all the time. And they were mainstream in Canada. There was a time not too long ago when hatred wasn't the focus. Right? Because nobody in Canada hated the gay characters or anything in Kids in the Hall. Everybody tuned in to laugh and enjoy.
Well, I was watching some old Armstrong and Miller stuff the other night, and which is a UK double act, which was, they were just kind of like thrown together. They're both just actors, and they just ended up doing like a comedy sketch show together. And their stuff is brilliant, and especially when they're talking about They do like to talk about gay. And there's this wonderful like sketch where you got like these Regency people in they're having a reception, and everyone's like the women are sitting there and they're fine dresses and drinking port and all this kind of stuff, and the gentleman is like sitting at the piano and he's just like playing green sleeves, and then he just stops and goes dun 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 dun. I want to take you to a gay bar. I want to take you to a gay bar. The gay bar. And everybody's looking around at him saying, oh, sorry, maybe too much? No. It just carries on. I want to put something in you. And the women are fainting. And it's like...
It sounds like Cheech and Chong having an off day.
I haven't seen that in so long.
Oh yeah,
that's hilarious. Man.
They did another skit. It just went around a rabbit hole. With YouTube, once you start going, you're recommending this. And there was another one where they sort of like portray this duo singing, Victorian singing partnership, and I think they wrote some humorous ditties back in the day, and it's like pretend to be that kind of couple. So you got this guy sort of like in a wheelchair with a long beard, and he's got his blanket over the top of him, and the other guy at the piano, and they're just singing, what is it like to be gay? They're just singing, what would he like to go? And they're just fucking going for it. They don't give a shit. And the thing is, it's not homophobic. This is the important part. None of it is homophobic.
That makes it so amazing that I hope it upsets so many people.
It's just hilarious.
Well, okay. Can I jump in with hilarious, because PJ CNET dropped the link and I cannot believe what I'm seeing. So hold on. Just let this video loop for a second so we can get back to my God, this can't be real.
What's that?
Hold on. Let me get back to the beginning of the loop so I can get you to. Okay, here we go. This is the Sperm Racing World Cup 2026.
Oh, no.
I'm not kidding. Look at it go. Look at it go. We have a winner. Oh, he's got chase. Okay, there we go.
Not as good as Formula One.
Well, probably more electrification.
Is this game available on Steam?
I'm not sure.
Is this like the new
simulator?
Is this the new Need for Speed?
If you play on Steam, the excess heat kind of slows them down a little.
Yeah, they did try first doing an egg simulator in with VR headset, but it was too terrifying.
When they're all just like coming at you. Literally.
JFK Jr. or RFK Jr. is gearing up right now to be an imposing force.
I believe there's some porn sites where they do VR and you can get the bukkake experience.
Oh, come on.
So it's what Dave's talking about here.
Could you just lift your chin, sir?
Not in the eyes.
Yeah. The next Meta headset is going to have little brushes that can tickle your eyes to give you the effect of landing.
I thought you were going to have like washer wipers.
Yeah, so you can clean them right off for the next round. Oh my God!
I want to take you to a gay bar.
Oh, you know what's funny, Dunk? I didn't just buy an 8-pack today. I bought a 12-pack because I figured, I got no more time to be drinking for the next week as I do the move, right? Wow. And you know what? It's funny because I didn't buy enough.
That's not funny.
I don't think I'll have enough to get to the end of the night.
That's scary.
Yeah, not really. I won't do it live, but you know, I mean, I'm already on number 5 now. Fuck, I had 2 before we went live, right?
Christ. The water pressure that comes out when you go for a piss now is just like,
Oh yeah.
I hope that porcelain's strong enough.
I'll be breaking it, you know. Oh yeah. You know, I'll strap myself to the ceiling first and take aim just to make sure, right?
Yeah, what you need to do is piss in a bucket into the ceiling that's on a string that's connected to a dynamo that's connected to the grid, and you can power the house.
Sounds like a Dick Van Dyke movie.
But it's some kind of dick movie.
Oh man. First last name says I made ahead. Oh, I'll be catching up by the end. First last, you trust me. Absolutely.
Yeah, you can go and power wash the car.
You know, even if I pissed on my Mercedes, I'd kick my own ass. But if somebody else did it, you know, I'd kick their nutsack through their mouth and use them as projectiles, all in one swoop.
I mean, no. You use the power wash just to get all the grit off and clean the wheels and everything, and then you just go in with a hose and just rinse it off.
Okay, first off, I don't power wash my car. I wipe it down. It's not happening. I have a convertible. There's no room for pressure washing, right? It's not happening. If I break a seal, that's like $3,000, right?
I didn't say the roof. I said the wheels.
Yeah, but even still, right? You know,
He didn't mean to have the roof up. He just power wash the roof down.
Power wash the inside.
Yeah. Oh.
That's just called incontinence.
Incontinentia buttocks. Well, it's 6. I'm not in a rush because Felix said he was fed.
Mm-hmm.
So I took.
Well, we're not enabling you.
But I need it. Fuck.
We are.
Yeah.
We've always been.
Yeah. Let's face it. If there's a bad influence in the group, I don't think it's you guys.
We're the sensible ones.
Yeah. Sadly, for me, that's true, right? You know. Yeah, I don't even have to order pizza there, Johnny C in the chat there. You know, Felix came home fed. Right.
Yeah, what about you?
I'll have to. Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah, you need to eat too.
Yeah, I need to be fed. And I can't drive anywhere to go and get fed.
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks.
You got all those live fish in the back there. Can't you just like dip in and grab an anchovy or something?
Yeah. What are you having tonight for supper there, Dick?
Sardines.
Yeah, guppies. You know? I'm having 27 guppies on a piece of bread toasted.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Well, you need some tuna in there, you know. Can't you just like open up a tin of, you know, like you can make, you know, tomato plants, and you get like a tomato and you slice it up and then put it in compost and stuff like that. Can't you just get like a tin of tuna and just like dump it into the tank?
Yeah. But yeah. Or yeah. Get some escargot, you know, you got a cleanup crew, right? You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, get some cocktail shrimp before you know it. Wow, I got a lot of them. You know,
get a fucking cod in there or something.
Yeah. Slow down. I'm not ready to eat you yet.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
You know?
You might
Back the next day, there's a penguin sat there, picking up half.
A fat penguin.
Yeah.
A polar bear that's eating the penguin.
Yeah. Sitting there in a suit, going, "Wasn't me."
Have you seen anyone called Batman?
Yeah. I'm trying to avoid that guy here, you know? Yeah. So, I think I'll have to do something.
So why? Actually, coming back to that, why isn't people do that? Like people grow their own vegetables and stuff, and you grow their own tomatoes and herbs and whatever.
Marijuana?
Well, and marijuana. Yeah. Why do you get people just like with a big fish tank and grow their own fish? Why doesn't that happen?
I know somebody who does that.
What?
Family friend in Cornwall. They ended up building like 15 years ago. They got this huge pond. I went to visit them towards the end of the year. It's just full of fish, fucking everywhere. There's like hundreds of them. There's too many of them. They're just going to eat each other or something.
Yeah. Oh, if you got a pond overpopulated, it's real bad and nasty unless you're eating them. And I mean, if they're sucker fish, well, good luck to your stomach. But if they're bass, hey, fuck, away you go, right?
I don't know what fish they are, but they're this big. They're something.
Yeah, but you might be small, Dave. That doesn't really tell us.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. How big is your penis?
Yeah. Put it on the table, Dave. Show us.
Yeah. But that doesn't really help.
It doesn't help. It's just might help you.
But it's fun for the viewers.
Yeah, but what if it's a Barbie table, right? It still doesn't give a scale,
It's more like Ken.
It's just good for the algorithm.
Yeah. Don't worry, Dave. Yeah, use metric. It sounds bigger,
Yeah. I could put my cock on the table if I go and look for my daughter's Sylvanian family's little table to put it out on. And even then, it will still look small.
Yeah. Honey, can I have your laugh out loud dollhouse for a minute, please? Do you have a banana for scale? That's a good one. Good one, Chris. Oh man, I tell you, it's starting to get to the point. The whole fibromyalgia lifestyle is getting a little bit stronger than it was. You remember, it wasn't that long ago, Dunk. I could do 3-4 hours sitting on a live stream in the chair, no problem. Blah blah. Holy shit, do I feel it more now? I start doing all this fucking shit, and everybody looks at me like, what does he think he's Mr. fucking Roboto or something?
Yeah, do your exercises in the chat.
Yeah. Super chat, Matt says in the chat, how come you don't get drunk while drinking beer? I've drank a lot of beer, Matt, so it just takes more to get me drunk.
He's just immune.
Yeah.
It's like a vaccine.
Yeah. Literally, for me, it's like drinking water. If I drink actual water from the tap, I'm drunk in 2 glasses, right?
Yeah, poison.
Oh, yeah. Totally fucks with my equilibrium. Yeah, I do need a new chair. Yeah, it's not water. That's
And also, he does get fucking drunk. Obviously, I've seen shows where he's been paralytic and he can't get a fucking word out.
Yeah,
and he's going. Oh, this stream's going great.
Yeah,
this is brilliant.
Yeah, I've done a few of those, and
everybody loves me.
And, we end the stream live, and then 20 minutes later, we're in a private chat with the mods and stuff, and they're just like, oh, fuck, he's doing it again.
Yeah. You fell asleep before you ended the stream.
Yeah. And as the ladies like to point out, at least this time I didn't have my cock out, so, just kidding.
Couldn't tell.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Wait a minute. Is that the string for your pajama pants?
Yeah, it looks like you dropped a hot dog there, Dick. Frankfurter.
Look, I'd be happy for that. Well.
Yeah, but what's he covered in mustard?
Well, it just depends on the neighbor you were visiting. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. So I don't know. Well, I was thinking to myself, it's too bad I had a couple of beers because I could have taken Felix over tonight to show him the place and everything, but I can't do it tonight now. I have to do it tomorrow. But Felix hasn't even seen the fucking place yet,
Yeah.
And I almost feel bad because he's like 19 years old, but there's share time with mom and grandma, and you just weren't here,
Yeah.
I tried to, hey, boom, boom, I got to pick him up and stuff, and show him a thing. And Medusa started going, blah, blah. It's like, yeah, fuck you. Okay, fine.
Yeah, you can take him out tomorrow.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like the deal is done now. It's like you can't change it.
And to be honest, he didn't have that much of a choice, right? I looked and looked and fucking, it took 3.5 months and I found a place that's awesome for us, right? I know it's fine.
Yeah, he's going to be fine with that.
Yeah.
Absolutely fine.
His zone is bigger. The whole thing is bigger.
He's going to look at it and say, God, I can put more shelves up and get more shit.
Exactly. Which we already have boxed thanks to his birthday that just passed, right? The kid is spending me broke buying the classic Pixar movie characters for his collectible shelves right now. And every character is 50 or 60 or $80. And holy fuck.
Yeah. Well, he's not going to be happy until he's got Tom Hanks on the shelf.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And I'll tell him, you fucking sit still while he's in the room.
There's a snake in my boot.
Yeah, exactly. Tom, he pulled the wire. Sorry, I was sleeping,
And don't do Captain Sully or Saving Private Ryan or none of that Philadelphia stuff. Yeah, you just got to be Woody. That's it.
Yeah. If you tell me about a box of chocolates, I'll Yeah.
Okay, Joe versus the Bow Cannon was a great movie, just not in front of Felix.
Yeah. Yeah, and like Chris in the chat was saying, with the one place I was looking at, I was literally going to have to go in and fucking frame up and drywall my studio in this little unfinished basement that it had. Not now. Holy fuck, I got a way slicker place. It's going to be great. Can't wait. I know. It's going to be really good. It's more expensive. That part sucks. So, anybody want to be members?
Yeah. Kind of jealous, actually.
Yeah. You won't be when I move in. Because when I show it to you, you'd be like, oh, it's just same place, same as what I got. Like, my place here is small. It just doesn't look it when I've shown you a little few views, right?
Well, no, I mean, our place is huge. It's just full of shit.
Yeah. That'll be the one thing when I move, right? I get to fill it with my own shit. I don't even think I have enough shit to fill this place. It's so much bigger than what I got. But maybe... Well, sure. Post market, here's my shit. Right. But when I put everything in, maybe it's just going to be nicer not to be so condensed and I don't need more shit. Right.
Yeah.
I'm figuring that's going to be the way it goes.
Yeah. It's nice to have a bit of breathing room.
Yeah.
Yeah. Adolf Hitler said that.
Yeah. I mean, I got chubby friends who can barely squeeze through the railing to my upstairs and my one couch that kind of walls off my living room area because
that's good. That's where you keep the cakes.
Exactly. Right. I don't have to. If they can't pass through that thing, I don't invite them for barbecue because it costs too much hot dogs. Right. You can judge the value in hot dogs your neighbor is worth by whether or not they can squeeze between your crouches, right? Yeah, so you look at them and you go, okay, you're 2 hot dogs. I'll invite you to the barbecue. No, you're 4. Forget it. Right?
No, the worst thing is when they can just manage to squeeze through on the way in.
But after you fatten them up. Oh, it turns out you're the next barbecue, Bob.
Yeah. Spit roast for you, and not the good kind.
Well, shit. you're talking about food and stuff and whatnot, and it's after
Makes me
6.
hungry.
Yeah, I'm starting to think, I'm going to have one of those mornings if I don't pause and eat before I have the next few beers, right? I'm at that moment now.
Yeah, roast beef, bit of lamb dripping off the bone, just melts in your mouth.
Sounds like a car accident. So let's see here. Let's do some thanks, because we like to do that around here when there's something to be thankful for. And
Yeah, it started with the King Charles.
oh, okay. I'm thankful for people who speak honestly, truthfully, as a real adult, even if they have big ears.
And just rips apart the fucking monster.
Yeah,
Fucking Trump.
he did awesome.
Without realizing it was brilliant. I loved every second of it.
There was a bunch of Magites applauding, not knowing that they were just told off.
Yeah. The standing ovations he was getting, especially when he mentioned, oversight and checks and balances.
Yeah,
it's like that was the first time they all stood up and just everybody applauded and go, yes.
I'm surprised he didn't walk over to Squeaker of the House, Mike Johnson, and slap him in the head while he said that.
I love the fact that when he did that bit, he got the standing ovation, and he just stood there, and he was kind of like quietly smiling to himself.
Yeah,
and he just did this little thing with just rubbing his fingers across his mouth.
Yeah.
Because he was just hiding the fact that he had just nailed it.
Yeah. He was doing it was almost like a little LL Cool J. Mama said, knock you out,
Except in a British way.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, well done, Charlie. Love you. Love you a lot.
Yeah. I will not be giving him so much shtick coming up, because he really laid it out. That was good.
Yeah, he's away with the fairies sometimes, so give him the stick for that. But
yeah.
He certainly nailed this one.
Yeah. I like it. So, Dave, what do you think as we sign off here? Words of wisdom or just caricature and crap?
If you make a candle, just make sure it doesn't smell of any of your body parts.
Gwyneth, that's a message to you, bitch.
I'm going to stop making my earwax candles then.
Hey, maybe when I burn them, it smells like the Corridor Crew. So he's mad now.
Where did that come from?
Just being a jerk. So. Huge thanks to the team around here, because as everybody in the live chat can see, they're equally as good as entertaining everybody around here as we are. We got Mexi Girl, Shayna Caldwell, PJ CNET, Jose, David Worley. Jose actually was clipped by a car today, folks. So huge hearts for Jose in the live chat. That son of a bitch is taking it by the fucking short end of the stick a lot lately, and he deserves some hearts. And we got David Worley, AI Alchemist, Chris Lundy, and Super Chat Matt, and of course that guy and this guy.
We also got Johnny C. So it's his birthday tomorrow.
Yes, that's right. What the fuck just happened? Yeah, Johnny C there. Yeah, his birthday is tomorrow. So stay up till midnight, host a glass, and say cheers to Johnny, who's been around this channel for nigh on 1,000 years. I mean, he's almost an archaeological dig at this point, right?
And you got a super chat in from Commander Prankster.
We do indeed. A bit to help with bingo and postage. Aw, thanks, Prankster. Huge thanks indeed, which we'll be back to bingo on Thursday. We probably could have done it tonight, but, well, we're idiots and we didn't even think of it.
No, you're the idiot. Just listen to the wee shit when you come to this.
Well, I was actually going to put it all on you, but I thought I would, put myself in the mix to be nice about it.
Yeah. You're just like Stephen Miller using me as as the body in between.
The crack in my head goes sideways with the headphone thing, but yeah.
I'm just the bulletproof jacket.
Yeah, he's a CIA man's ability to say no, I'm fine. But yes, and thanks to all of you for watching and joining, especially Commander Prankster for the super chat, and of course Mexi Girl there who threw in that direct donation as well. Thanks everybody. Do yourself a favor, drink just a little bit more. I will as well. And I'll see you hung over on the floor in the morning.
Yeah. Oh, you could just drink water.
Yeah, but we both know that's not going to fucking happen.
It's a mixer.
Yeah. I only serve water when I have a neighbor to get rid of. Right? Good night, fellow babies. See you soon. And if the women don't find you handy, holy shit, they should at least find you handsome.
Yeah, that's not going to happen around here.
It's not the story of my life. Good night, everybody.
Keep your dick in a vice.